You remember when we used to say, you can just Google it? Yeah, those days are kind of over. Now you show AI a photo, you ask a plain English question, and it talks back like a really smart friend who never sleeps. Today, I want to show you 3 weirdly useful ways that I've used AI, none of which involve writing emails, planning vacations, or any code. Now, here's the thing. Most people hear AI and they're still thinking of robots, job loss, or some weird app that tries to write a poem and ends up sounding like your uncle on Facebook after a few bourbons. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is practical, everyday magic. Stuff that solves real problems in the real world in real time. Let me show you. My wife and I have this guilty pleasure. We love to watch a local online auction like it's reality TV, interactive reality TV. Think Antiques Roadshow got drunk and opened an eBay account. That's kind of what it is. A few weeks ago, we saw this strange, almost spiderweb looking patio set. It had no label, no details, just some grainy video and a ticking clock. I quickly grabbed a screenshot, uploaded the image into ChatGPT, and said, "Hey, what's this worth?" It came back with, "That looks like a mid-century modern spun fiberglass set, possibly from the 60s or 70s, commonly attributed to Russell Woodward, although that's debated. In good shape, you're looking at anywhere from $800 to $2,000. Not only that, it showed me comparable listing from online marketplaces, explained what to look for, and how to verify authenticity. We snagged it for $500. We now own a retro patio set, and we know more about it than most of all of our other furniture combined. That was a pretty handy way of using AI. A couple of days ago, our AC gave up. Middle of summer, middle of heat wave, and of course the repair guy was 3 days out. So I snapped a photo of the control panel on the indoor unit. I intentionally pulled the cover off and hid the model number just to make it a little harder on the AI. I said, "Can you help me troubleshoot this?" It instantly recognized the unit as a Honeywell HZ something something. And then it gave me 5 things to check: a filter, float switch, drain line, thermostat modes. I don't know. It told me which lines to check and see if they're warm or cold to the touch, and even more. Now, in my case, it ended up being a blown capacitor. I had to wait on the repair guy because I didn't have one of those on hand. But the fact that I had that much diagnostic clarity in 5 minutes at home without YouTube rabbit holes or manuals, that alone could have saved me a few $100 because it could have been any of those issues. Now, this one's kind of fun and kind of gross, but I was putting something together, some assembly required nightmare with a spring involved, and it happened to launch a part right into my leg, like pretty deep into my leg. It wasn't emergency room bad, but it was definitely, yikes, you know? But I took a photo of it. I told ChatGPT what happened, and I said, "What's the best way to treat this?" Now, I've done basic first aid before. I know you clean it, bandage it, and keep it elevated. But the AI went even further. It told me what to do in the next 30 minutes, what to check in the next 2 hours, what to check the next morning. And it suggested something called hydrocolloid bandages. Now, I've never heard of them, but I bought them the next day, and they're a game changer. I even uploaded another photo the next day, and it even walked me through how the tissue was healing, and it said to switch gauze and stop the ice and all this other stuff. Now, it's not a replacement for a doctor. Not yet. But as a second opinion at 10 p.m. at night, it was incredibly helpful, and it really puts your mind at ease that something worse is not going on. Now, this is just 3 random use cases, and I'm always looking for more and how to use AI smartly in my day-to-day life. And I'm not leaning on it too heavy, and I'm not using it just for business or work-related things. We can use it for everything. And it's kind of fun because it instantly makes you feel a little bit smarter, because the things it recommends and the thing it suggests and informs you of, like, they're really, really helpful. So the real takeaway is that AI isn't just about writing blog posts or cheating on your homework. It's a super tool for solving weird little problems that you'd normally spend hours Googling and reading all these blog posts or forum posts on, or spending hundreds of dollars fixing. It's like having a detective, an appraiser, and a nurse practitioner in your back pocket. And it works best when you ask like a human, not like a developer or a programmer. All right, time for some homework. Next time you've got a mystery item, a home repair issue, or even a minor medical question, take a photo, drop it into ChatGPT, ask it a plain English question, and see what happens. The worst case scenario, you learn something. The best case, you save time, money, and possibly your leg. Now that's it for this one. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Maybe even send it to someone that's still scared and still not sure how to use AI. I'm not trying to make you a tech expert, just here to show you how you can be a little smarter, a little faster, and a whole lot more confident. See you next time.